7 times when nature gave errors. Rectangle icebergs. Rectangle icebergs are quite rare in nature. Icebergs typically have irregular shapes with jagged edges and a variety of sizes. The shapes of icebergs are influenced by factors such as the breaking points of glaciers and the natural forces of erosion. While it's theoretically possible for an iceberg to have a rectangular shape due to unusual circumstances, it's not something you commonly encounter in the natural world. Fish in trees. After crossing a river, 2 Indian industrial fishermen discovered fish dwelling in an unexpected location when they observed a school of little fish jumping out of a palm tree that was partially submerged in the water. When they decided to peel and open the tree, they discovered that the tree was home to many little fish. The fish could be a tiny type of krill called mangrove river luce, which thrives in brackish and marine environments. They are extremely rare, breathe naturally via their skin, dwell in the tunnels and trunks of mangrove trees, and adapt their mouths to hold onto water and nutrients. Triple rainbow. Seeing a triple rainbow, while extremely rare, is a meteorological phenomenon where 3 rainbows appear in the sky at once. The primary rainbow is the most vivid and familiar, followed by a dimmer secondary rainbow outside of it. Sometimes, a third, even fainter rainbow can appear on the inside of the primary rainbow. This is known as a tertiary or third-order rainbow. Triple rainbows are a captivating natural occurrence but are exceptionally hard to spot due to their faintness. Candle ice. Candle ice is a fascinating type of ice formation found in some bodies of water. It's characterized by its long, needle-like or spindle-shaped structures that resemble a cluster of vertical icicles. These ice formations can sometimes develop when conditions are just right, typically in slow-moving or stagnant water bodies like ponds or lakes during very cold weather. Candle ice forms as a result of the freezing process and the movement of supercooled water. It's a beautiful and unusual natural spectacle to observe if you ever come across it. Cicada molt. Cicada molt refers to the shedding of the exoskeleton by cicadas as they go through their life cycle. Cicadas are insects that have a unique and lengthy life cycle, often spending several years underground as nymphs before emerging as adults. When it's time for a nymph to transform into an adult cicada, it climbs up a plant or other structure, and its exoskeleton splits open along its back. The adult cicada then emerges, leaving behind the discarded exoskeleton, which is often referred to as a molt. These abandoned exoskeletons can be found attached to trees, branches, or other surfaces and are a common sight during cicada emergence periods, which can happen periodically, depending on the species. Pond brains. Pond brain is a common name for a type of bryozoan called Pectinatella magnifica. These bryozoans form gelatinous, blob-like colonies that can resemble brain tissue, hence the nickname pond brain. They are often found in slow-moving or stagnant freshwater environments, such as ponds, lakes, and slow-flowing rivers. The colonies of Pectinatella magnifica are made up of individual zooids, and they can vary in size and color. These bryozoans are filter feeders and play a role in nutrient cycling in aquatic ecosystems. Clone forest. Pando the trembling giant is another name for the clone forest. It is a clonal colony of quaking aspen trees located in Utah, USA. It's considered one of the oldest and heaviest living organisms on Earth. Pando covers over 100 acres and consists of thousands of genetically identical trees connected by a single root system. While the individual trees have relatively short lifespans, the entire colony has been estimated to be thousands of years old. Pando is notable for its ability to reproduce asexually through its interconnected root system, producing genetically identical trees. The term pando is often used to refer to both the individual trees and the entire colony. It's a fascinating example of a clonal growth in the natural world.